I am Heleina Angela Malyari Quesada, all the way from the Philippines, and I am representing Tarlac State University, my beloved university. And you are now listening, you will be listening to my story, Denied. The dripping water from Rika's hair has touched the surface of her skin when she was rummaging through her things to get ready for a big day. "Where did I put my lippy? It was just right here yesterday," Rika exclaimed with panic hands as the time ticks closer, tick-tock, 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 to her appointment. She's getting all dressed up, except that only her lips are glammed, and the rest of her face is left with the purest presence of her natural flesh, oozing with beautifully placed freckles around her nose, which she doesn't really like, and the bouncy cheeks she often modifies in her pictures. Unusual? Maybe because she won't go out without the artistic aura that her cosmetics offer. She made her look simple, with white-colored top, tiny mom jeans pants, and white low-cut sneakers. Yet the clothes still made her irresistibly charming, which she fails to appreciate. "I think I'm all set," she enthusiastically uttered. She grabbed her kiss, ready to take an adventure, and bid her lovely goodbyes to her fur babies. A dog and a cat. "Hey Siri, lock the doors when I leave. Don't let anyone in unless you recognize that it's me and from me, understood?" "That's always done, Rika." "Okay, I gotta go." With all excitement, she made her way out of her home and hopped in on her car. She's about to leave when she realizes she left something. Well, baby. She kept fumbling on her pockets, her car's dashboard, her handbag. But she found none. "I forgot my phone." She impatiently got out of her car and ran back to her home. On her front door, she positioned her face on the first scanner placed beside it. Eventually, the door looked seriously open, and she hurriedly came in, grabbed her phone, and came back to her car. Before she rolled her wheels, a muscle memory always kicks in, where she regularly dashes through her phone and logs the location to follow the route, no matter how many times she has been there. "We gotta have the map." She pulled her phone, have the Face ID unlocked it for her, and jolt into her destination. Half her way to her endpoint, her phone vibrated and sounded the melancholic ringtone a phone could ever had. She checked, and she saw her realest friend's contact ID, like the real out of all her friends, Naomi, with heart emojis on each end of the name. "Yes, dear, I'm on my way to my appointment," Rika passionately told Naomi. "Yeah, I know. Just making sure you're on it and on time. No twitch left to waste, princess." "Duh, don't be too harsh. As if I'll be a different person once you call back." "Such as if lip fillers and cheek fat removal would change you so much," Naomi teasingly countered. "You just wait and see." "Okay then, I'll just call like the regular. I gotta go now. I miss ya. See you whenever." "See you whenever." Rika's unspoken yearning to her dearest friend has been quenched every time they virtually meet and have their little chit-chats. And yes, no cap, it's real. Rika is having lip fillers and cheek fat removal on her appointment. Two features she constantly refers to as her vulnerabilities, and two features she consistently tampered with makeups and edits on her pictures. as what she told her cosmetic doctor before the start of the procedure. "Doc, I want to look exactly like my edited photos. And voila! Smooth like butter, like criminal undercover. It was done. Done so well that only Naomi, her dearest friend, could tell her who her was. On her way home with her exceeding confidence, she can't help but to repeatedly look at herself in her car's rear mirror with her new self and compare the before and after. Now, this is me. This is who I want to be. Not pretentious, but striking. She has always expressed her desire in wanting to modify his facial attributes to boost her facial harmony. However, due to lack of courage and moral support, she has gone this long just for the procedure to be done. Marking her home, she took her last look on her rearview mirror and released her most assured exhale before getting out of her car. But for all that, she had her face scanned on her door, but to her dismay, it won't open even on the second try, third try, fourth try, and regardless of how many she tries. Scan failed, not the owner. Facial recognition smart lock turning down in 5. Her smart device Siri declared, "What? Siri, it's me, Rika! Open the door!" Confused, she turns to her windows, and to her hope is her fur babies waiting inside for her to come home. Full of hope, she gestured her dog to open the door like how she taught him. But again, the dog won't even budge. And worse, it barked on her as if she is someone strange. Infuriating, she's angry. Okay? She pulled her phone up to dial Naomi for some help, of course. Yet, the lock screen of her phone won't also open. Thus, counting down to 240 seconds cooldown for her Face ID recognition to be activated again. And that's when it hit her. My home can't recognize me, neither my babies, nor now my phone. Did all this happen because I had modification procedure? Disbelief clouded her mind, with no other hope but to get back on her car and wait for 240 seconds countdown to call an emergency hotline just so she could enter her home and have her all smart devices reformatted. In just a snap, all of her valuables and cherished possessions could no longer recognize her, as if everything she cherished is perished. And of all that time, those possessions weren't hers. Access denied, Siri announced when she tried again to enter her home. Thank you so much for listening to my story.